उस्मानिया यूनिवर्सिटी के वीसी प्रोफेसर एस सत्यनारायण जी, हम उनका भी यहाँ हार्दिक स्वागत और अभिनंदन करते हैं।
भारत अपनी आँख का तारा, तन मन धन से भी है।
Dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, my dear students, ladies and gentlemen, and press and media, I am thankful to the organizers of the 3rd Indian Student Parliament for inviting me and sharing my thoughts with you. Especially, I thank Sri Vishwanath Karad and Sri Rahul Karad. Today the theme is Politics through the eyes of Indian cinema. Indian cinema has had a significant global impact from almost 8 decades now. It reflects all aspects of Indian life and culture and is popular with the Indian community abroad as well as non-Indians. For instance, we know that Raj Kapoor's movies were extremely popular in a country like Russia. Indian films have been regularly screened at some of the well-known international film festivals and have won some significant awards. Indian cinema is a huge enterprise, the film industry as it is called. It therefore has a very powerful influence on the minds of people. Given such a role, cinema becomes a reflection of society and the changes that we observe in it on a day-to-day basis. Among all other things which Indian cinema considers are seminal is a depiction of the political vicissitudes of the country and its politicians. For instance, a recent Telugu film is based on the contentious issue of separate statehood for Telangana, which is the core concern of our university. We have been on national and international news because of the Telangana issue since 2009. This film called Jai Bolo Telangana, released in 2011, depicts the period of Telangana's history from the Rajakar movement of 1948 to the time when Osmania University became the center of the statehood struggle in 2009. It has won a number of awards such as the Nandi Award and so on. So it issues in a balanced and topical manner to alter the mindset of people about this political issue, which seems to be defeating the best of politicians in spite of being considered controversial by some sections of the audience. Another controversial political depiction in Indian cinema was the Hindi film called Andi, which was said to resemble the life story of the then Prime Minister Indira Gandhi. Predictably, the film was censored, but this only served to increase the audience interest in watching it. Together with its sensitive acting and unforgettable songs, it went on to become a classic of its kind. Even today, it is often viewed and reviewed. A political film where Srimati Sabarna Azmi was in the cast is Kissa Kursi Ka, meaning the story of the chair. Released in 1977, it was controversial enough to be banned by the Indian government, showing how realistic must have been its depiction of politics to frighten or shame the politicians in power. It exhibited the way in which evil and corrupt politicians coerce the innocent, mute and helpless. So though many decades old, the film has a great topical interest because what was considered as exaggeration in the decades of the 70s seems to be closer to the cruel reality in 2013. Many more movies with politics as the theme are released at regular intervals because of politics is such an important and inseparable part of living. All of us are in some way or the other related to the political system of the country, either as its beneficiaries or its mercy. There is no person who can be totally diverse from politics, and film is the most powerful medium through which it can be brought to the foreground on the awareness of the common mind. So NTR and Chiranjivee are great Telugu cine actors. They played several mythological roles and neat politician roles who work for the right cause of the people. Through cinema, they attracted youth and rural people and started political parties and proved their leadership and serving the nation. Jaipal Reddy, Union Minister for S&T, was a student of President of Osmania University in his student days. Last one sentence. Okay. Yeah, I conclude last. Our society has been experienced a revolution of rising expectations. Hopes are high but are often not realized. This breeds cynicism. The challenge before you is to retain your sense of hope and optimism even as you surmount hurdles you face and overcome the challenges that are posed to you. Then you will have a successful career. I am the first person in my family to complete 10th class. When I could become the professor and vice chancellor of a 95-year-old university, you can become anything you want. If you have the determination, dream and ambition, you can become MP, MLA, IPS and IPS. The country needs politicians, scientists, engineers, economists, chartered accounts, but you have to decide what to become at this age. Any profession you choose must be a choice, not as a chance. The destiny of the country can be changed only by youth. If these forums can change the mindset of the students in right direction, the 21st century is Indians and we will be the world leaders. Thank you very much.
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।